Um, I think people celebrate leadership a lot, but no one really talks about what it costs sometimes, especially when you're young, especially when you're a woman. I've realized that stepping into leadership changed some of my friendships, changed how people see me, and honestly changed me too. So today, I just want to talk about the lonely side of leadership, navigating male dominated spaces, and the friendships that slowly fall apart along the way. Well, one thing I wasn't ready for was how leadership changes relationships. Sometimes people start viewing you differently. Some think you've changed, some, uh, some think you're too busy, others think now you feel superior, even when you don't. And the hardest part is that sometimes you lose friendships you genuinely cared about, not because there was drama, but because growth changes dynamics. Leadership also comes with responsibilities. So you can't stay the same anymore. Okay? So sometimes you have to think long term, professionally or emotionally, in ways your friends may not understand yet. And honestly, that can feel lonely. Yay! I'm here with my notebook because, what were ADHD? we know what happens when you're starting to have conversations. So another thing people don't talk about enough is navigating spaces where you constantly feel like you have to prove yourself. Sometimes you walk in rooms and immediately you feel underestimated. You have to speak carefully because confidence in a woman is oftenly interpreted differently. If you're quiet, people think you're weak. If you are assertive, suddenly you're intimidating. When you ask questions, you're being disrespectful, you know. Um, and balancing professionalism, confidence, emotions, and respect can honestly be exhausting. But over time, I have learned something important. I don't have to shrink myself to make other people comfortable. Mm-mm. I can be soft and still be respected. I can lead without having to become someone else, someone who is in the expectations of those other people. The emotional part of it. Leadership can sometimes make you feel emotionally isolated. People see the title, the confidence, the work, but they don't see the pressure behind it. God, the self doubt, the overthinking, you're constantly questioning yourself, the moments where you wonder whether you're doing enough, and sometimes you wish people checked on you beyond what you do for others. Just checking on you like on a you level, not on a leadership basis level. So you come get. I think at this point, one of the biggest lessons I'm learning is that not everybody is meant to grow with you, and that's okay. Some friendships end peacefully. Some people only understood one version of you, na wakakataa to move on from that. And leadership teaches you emotional maturity, I think, more than anything else. Eh, it teaches boundaries, it teaches discipline, it teaches resilience. It teaches you to appreciate Nona how to those few people who genuinely support you without competing with you. Actually heavy on that. It teaches you to appreciate those few people who intentionally and genuinely support you, care about you without competing with you. This is not a competition, guys. Everyone is in their own path. Kila mtu ako na njia yake. Na hatuwezi fika uko juu sisi wote at the same time. Wenye wameshafika, it's up to them. They hold our hands, watuvurute. Wenye tuko kwa njia pia, we are still coming with those who are there behind, tunawavuruta, tunawaambia kujeni, because there's room for everyone. Kila mtu atakula hiyo keki. But sasa it has to be structurized, huwezi tu kula hiyo keki for if you know. Haya, nikimalizia, my message to young people in sports. Mimi nilianza at just 21. Yeah, working with the federation. Sasa nimekula miaka kadhaa hapo ndani. But anyway, let me focus. Sinawaambia watu ADHD. So, if you're a young person navigating leadership, difficult friendships, or spaces where you constantly feel like you have to prove yourself, I just want you to know that you're not alone. Growth can feel isolating sometimes, but it's also shaping you into someone stronger. Trust me, you. And hopefully, one day, we'll exist in spaces where young women don't have to fight so hard just to be taken seriously. You don't have to really fight so hard to be taken seriously. I mean, we are co-creators. Na bado tuna anyway. Achanet. I'll leave it at that. Thank you for listening to me today. This is the Leica effect. I'll see you on the next one. And till then, stay safe. Mni support nisiwai rudi. I love you guys.